to give you one tip that will transform your run, and that is to keep your knees bent. And this sounds really simple. However, when I work with people, I usually see this in everybody's run. Either their leg is pushing off their back, extending the knee this way, or their leg is reaching forward, or even worse, both. Because both of them, unfortunately, put more stress on the joint, on the knee joint, the hip joint, all the body joints, and it also stops your run. So like if your knee is extended in the front and your leg is going forward, it will stop you this way. If your knee is coming off the back extended, like I said, you're going to see it's going to take your body up. So that's pressure and weight and impact, and then the leg travels back. When the knee is bent, the foot will pull and the hamstring will bring that foot up and forward with the hip. So keeping the knee bent, one, allows that foot to pull up, and at only 2% of your body weight, by the way. And on the other end, if you do nothing with the lifted leg, it will drop under you or close to under you, and you're going to use natural elasticity for both absorption and to pull back up. So again, reduces impact in two ways. So it's really nice what it does for your run. And the best part is you can practice keeping the knee bent when you're standing, when you're walking, when you're practicing your running drills, so that it happens naturally during your run. You do have to activate elasticity. This is important because it's different than jumping. So elasticity using, it's called a rebound effect. So I'm going to take you through a little drill, and this is a lot of fun, and you'll feel it right away. So I want you to just put your hands on your hips and press down. So I should feel my knees are bent. You can see your knees are bent, and you may feel a little bit of pressure here in the quad. So we want to avoid that. So I'm going to teach you that next. So you're going to press down until your knees are bent, okay? And I want you to feel that you can lift your heels. So my knees are bent, body weight's in the ball of my foot. Okay, now I want you to just lift your chest and your torso. Lift. Okay, so we're going to do that. Keep your knees bent. Now take your hands and lift as high as you can. Really like a climb up. Feel your ribs really lift. So when you do that, you should have felt your feet come up just a little bit. Okay, if you didn't, that's okay. Try it again. So if my hands are up and I start to lift up, you should feel your whole body kind of lift up, including the heels. And again, if you didn't, that's okay, but try feeling that as you open that up, okay? Then just let your arms drop. Do a few circles. So what you should feel right now, body weight's on the ball of the foot, my knees are bent, but there's no weight in the front part of my legs. Okay, my body weight's on the ball of my foot, and then of course me holding my torso lifted. So this is really important. Now I want you to do a big shrug, and your feet should come off the ground. Only because you're shrugging. There's absolutely no weight in your feet and no work in your feet at all. You just lift, just shrug, and you should feel the foot come off the ground, both feet. So again, my knees are staying nice and bent. I do a shrug, okay? So this is important because what you're just feeling is how much the upper body lift helps your foot unweigh. So now what I want you to do is we're going to add the same shrug, but we're going to lift our wrist. So as soon as I do that, my knees stay bent, and I start the shrug, and I lift my wrist. See how I keep hopping? This is rebound. This is what I want for my run. Up, 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 up. And it's very little effort. So that is how you activate muscle elasticity. Now, just so you know, let's say you did that and you're like, hey, I feel this. But then you're like, okay, I'm lifting my wrist and nothing happened. I just stayed with that single hop. That tells you that you're trying to jump, that you're actually trying to put weight into the ground to jump, which is how most of us jump. So it's very different in the beginning to feel that if you lift your torso up, your whole body will actually lift off the ground. And then if you will hold that lift, your feet will start to do what's called a rebound. And what happens in running is we want to pull our foot as soon as we feel our foot is on the ground. So this turns into up, 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 up. And the higher you lift your torso, the higher you'll pull your foot. Keep your knees bent, the hamstring will naturally pull and finish the pull. So it's important, if you practice this in place, you can think, bend my knees, lift my torso, really lift up. Can I feel that I can lift my foot off the ground just by lifting my torso? If I bend my elbows, can I feel that repetitive rebound feeling? Should feel really light. And then start to pull up, 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 lift up higher to start running. That's the best part of this, by the way. You can try all this right in place, right where you are, and feel it. Here's what happens though, just so you know. And I love that you guys ask questions. So please ask questions, put comments. I'm happy to keep filming more answers for you. And then think about joining, because what happens a lot of times is this will make sense for just a second. And that, it makes sense. My mind gets it. Sometimes the body takes a little longer. So remember, we have a coaching membership. You can come in for a month, and let me see you run. And not just let me see you run, let me see you move. Because what happens is I can help you with how to feel. Am I unweighted? Am I activating that elasticity? What do I need to do to help me get there? Because as soon as you get there, then it just becomes a transition of putting that practice into your run. So it would be really great to have you in, let me coach you live. However, if you are practicing this on your own, just keep in mind, I have to remember that by keeping my knees bent, it's important. Pulling my foot is my action. Remember, to travel, I've got to practice that fall. So make sure that if you are practicing this and it doesn't feel as smooth as you want, I'm pulling. Remember, I've got to take my body, lift it, lift it up to start traveling forward. So again, really enjoying being able to share these tips. If you've already subscribed, thank you. If you have not, please do like and share. Really happy to spread the word of running pain-free. Have a great run, guys. Thank you.